The key for me is obviously going to be Jaylen Adams. And
Yep.
we said this last time after he won MVP. Can they keep him? It didn't eventuate. They went and got Derek Walton Jr. Still worked out okay. But he's one for me that we've seen it time and time again. He's had a little bit of back injury this year, but at his best, I mean, in terms of in the fourth quarter, there's not many I'm taking over Jaylen Adams.
And he's taken his game to a new level since the FIBA break. And I think, when you look at that Sydney Kings organization, Jaylen Adams, along with Xavier Cooks, they're at the front. They're the faces of it. But it's a precarious situation when you have an import in that situation, when you're looking for continuity. And I don't know what it looks like for Jaylen beyond this year. Certainly the talent says yes, but it's whether or not they feel like as a team they get enough leadership. They get the consistent performances and effort from Jaylen Adams game to game. That's probably going to decide whether Brian Goorjian brings him back or not.
The key has been listening to Brian Goorjian all season long, which is he wanted another guard next to Jaylen Adams. And I think he determined that pretty early. And so is this Sydney Kings team one that says, all right, we've had one season of this group. Now let's see what are the little things we need to fill in. And so does that mean getting maybe a different type of big man to Cam Oliver? Like, are you getting someone who maybe fits Goorjian's style a bit more? Do you then
like a rebounding first kind of guy? Is that what you're saying?
think of like I'm not saying they'll get him, but like a Tanner Groves type, where it's someone with like a high work rate, can shoot it a little
Low
bit.
usage.
So that sort of connective big maybe works a little bit better. Is that something they're looking at? And then you look at the guard spots. They try to get Lamonte Turner mid-season. Do they go all in on two guards to start the season? You can keep Jaylen Adams and then you put a point guard next to him. Like that's where I think this team will go. And then the potential of getting a high-level big man maybe shifts that a little bit, because at that point then you have, let's say a marquee level big, and then Xavier Cooks is someone you have to marquee, Bul Koala is someone you have to marquee. You can theoretically then only get one import. So you can't get your two imports unless you eat the entirety of one of those marquee contracts. You'd assume it'd be Bul or that big. So they have some contractual things that they have to maneuver and work with the mechanisms in play to make that happen. But I don't think they would starve Gorge of getting two import point guards or two import guards. It seems like that's what he wants.